Everyone says red rooms on the dark web are fake. Just horror stories, clickbait, myths. I believed that too, until I found one that didn't ask for money, didn't ask for Bitcoin, didn't even ask me to log in. It only asked one thing: to watch. Everyone on the internet says the same thing about red rooms. They don't exist. They're fake. Just stories invented to scare people who wander too far into the dark web. Forums are filled with experts explaining how it's all staged. Looped videos, paid actors, pre-recorded screams, fake chat reactions. I believed them. That's what made the mistake so easy. I wasn't searching for anything illegal. Not at first. I was bored, curious, killing time at 2:17 a.m. when the internet feels quieter, darker. I had already gone through conspiracy forums, leaked documents, strange marketplaces selling things I didn't want to understand. Eventually, curiosity pushed me deeper. I opened Tor. First, nothing unusual. Onion links that led to broken pages. Scam sites asking for Bitcoin. Fake hitmen offering services. It all felt predictable. Disappointing even. That's when I found a forum thread with a title that didn't try to scare anyone. Red rooms are real, but not how you think. The post had no replies, no likes, just a single comment from the original poster. If you find one, it won't ask you for money. That sentence stayed with me. I copied a link hidden inside the post. No description, no warning, just a string of letters ending in .onion. The site loaded instantly. That alone was strange. Most dark web pages take time, like they're breathing slowly before opening their eyes. This one snapped open. Black background, red text, no login, no payment prompt, no countdown timer. Just a message. Live session will begin when viewers arrive. Below it was a number. Viewers 1. That was me. I waited. Part of me expected a jump scare or a fake video or some stupid horror ARG. Nothing happened. The viewer count stayed at 1. Then 2. Someone else joined. The screen refreshed on its own. A video feed appeared. At first, it was too dark to see anything clearly. The camera quality was poor, grainy, like an old CCTV camera. A red light flickered somewhere off-screen, casting long shadows across concrete walls. Slowly, the image adjusted. A room, bare concrete, no windows, a single metal chair bolted to the floor, and someone sitting on it. Their head was covered with a black cloth bag. Their hands were tied behind the chair. Their chest was moving fast, shallow breaths. You could hear it. Loud. Panicked. The chat box opened on the right side of the screen. No usernames. Just anonymous messages appearing instantly. Is this real? Looks staged. Where's the audio delay? Fake. Seen this before. I was thinking the same thing. The person wasn't screaming. They weren't begging. Just breathing hard. Almost like they didn't know what was happening either. Then the red light brightened. Footsteps echoed from somewhere behind the camera. Slow, heavy, deliberate. The breathing turned into muffled sounds under the bag. Someone typed in the chat, "Okay." That part was good acting. A figure stepped into frame. No mask. No dramatic costume. Just a man wearing dark clothes and gloves. Ordinary. That somehow made it worse. He stood in front of the chair and looked directly into the camera. Not at the person tied up. At us. He raised one gloved hand and waved. The chat exploded. LOL. Creepy. Scripted. Where's the payment option? The man tilted his head slightly, as if listening. Then he spoke. You don't need to pay tonight. His voice was calm, normal, clear. This one isn't for money. The breathing under the bag turned frantic. The man continued, "This one is for proof." Someone in the chat typed, "Proof of what?" He smiled. That red rooms aren't fake. The viewer count jumped rapidly. 5, 12, 30, 70. I felt my stomach tighten. Something about the timing felt wrong. Too smooth. Too intentional. The man reached behind the chair and untied one hand. The person flinched violently, chair scraping against the floor. The bag came off. It was a woman. Early 20s, maybe. Her eyes were red, wet, darting around wildly. Her mouth opened to scream, but no sound came out at first. Then it did. It was raw, broken, real. Not the kind of scream you hear in movies. This one cracked halfway through, like her throat was tearing itself apart. The chat went quiet. Then one message appeared. Okay. That's real. The man held up a phone and turned the screen toward the camera. It showed a live news website. A missing person alert. Her face. Same hair. Same eyes. Same birthmark on her cheek. Timestamp. Posted 3 hours ago. I felt cold. This isn't a recording, the man said. If it were, this page wouldn't exist yet. Someone typed, "Call the police." The man laughed softly. They already have. He walked behind her. She thrashed in the chair, crying, begging, words tumbling over each other. He placed a hand on her shoulder. "Relax," he said. "They're watching too." The chat started filling again. Some people were telling him to stop. Others were demanding he prove it further. A few were encouraging him. That's when I noticed something that made my blood run cold. The viewer count. It wasn't just rising. It was being tracked. A small map icon appeared below the video. Tiny dots lighting up across the world. North America, Europe, Asia. And one dot blinking very close to me. My city. I dismissed it as coincidence. IP spoofing. Fake data. It had to be fake. The man leaned toward the camera again. "One of you thinks this is still fake," he said. My heart pounded. "You're telling yourself it's a trick. That you're safe because you're just watching." His eyes locked directly into the lens. "That's the lie we depend on." The woman started sobbing uncontrollably. Someone in the chat typed, "End it already." Another replied, "No, stop." The man raised his hand. "Tonight's session isn't about her." He paused. "It's about one of you." The chat froze. Then a new message appeared. "Viewer number 1 has been selected." My screen flickered. I tried to close the browser. It wouldn't respond. My cursor lagged. The Tor window froze, then refreshed. The video zoomed in on the man's face. "You were here first," he said calmly. "That makes you special." A notification popped up on my desktop. New device connected. My webcam light turned on. I felt pure panic. I slapped my laptop shut, yanked the power cord. My room went dark. Silence. I sat there for a long time, heart hammering, convinced someone was outside my door. Nothing happened. Eventually, I told myself it was malware. Fear. Sleep deprivation. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I checked the news. The woman's body was found. Alive. Unharmed. She claimed she was abducted, held for hours, then released near a police station. No suspects. No mention of a live stream. The forum thread was gone. The Onion link dead. I convinced myself it was all fake. Until 3 days later, when I received an email. No subject. One line of text. "Next time, don't close the laptop." Attached was a photo. Me, sitting in my room, watching the screen.